There's a point I distinctly remember where I actually called AA when I was working at Virgin at the time. And I'd gone through another one of those nights where I'd been at a business event. I think it'd actually been something we'd been doing with Richard Branson, like loads of pressure. And afterwards, like I just got totally hammered and completely forgotten what had gone on and was overwrought. Was like, oh my God, I can't believe this happened again. I remember ringing the AA hotline and spending like an hour talking to somebody on the phone on like a horrible, miserable day in Brook Green in London, walking around the park in front of the Virgin offices. And this person just desperately trying to get me to come in, because there's going to be a meeting nearby, like just come into a meeting, you'll feel better for it. And me talking my way out of it at the end and just being like, no, I'm good. And I remember this person saying to me, okay, cool. Well, I'll see you across the rooms one day. And it really like stuck with me. And I put the phone down and I went about my business. And it was some years before I actually made the decision. But that came back to me, being out on my own, living in a bedsit, going through this brief period of drinking heavy when I didn't have my kids and just feeling miserable and knowing I had so much to sort out in life. I basically just called up AA again and just said, right, that's it. I need to do this. And the doorbell went like literally 20 minutes later. And this guy was stood on the doorstep called Sean. He was about 7 foot tall, like covered in tattoos, rugby shirt on. Literally everything you wouldn't have thought an AA person would be. I was expecting some little like church lady would turn up. He basically just put his arm around me and said, right, come on, we're going to go to a meeting. And I walked out the door and he literally walked me 6 doors down to a village hall that was on my road and walked me in through the door to the village hall.
It was always right
And
next.
I walked in the village hall and there was a circle of chairs. And I sat down and there was about 8 to 12 people all sat in that room. And then that was it. That was where it changed.